more hits we play, the more hits we get. URLradio.net. Stacey Sturm.
Adam Steen.
Nikki Johnson.
Okay. Let's talk about sex with your ex. You guys ever broke up with somebody and then slept with them afterwards?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did it not turn out well?
Well, not really. It never does.
Well, that's why
everybody just got away when I had the chance.
Well, that's what everybody says. Like, sex with your ex is a bad thing. Don't go back. Don't go back to that well.
Then you get drawn back in, you know.
And he usually ends up in trying to date again. And
it usually ends up with a restraining order.
Well, that makes me glad that I have not done that then.
I have never either. Once I'm done with somebody, I'm done with somebody. Like, I'm totally moved on. But now they're saying that it might not be as bad as you think. A new study says it's totally cool to hook up with your former flame. And crazy enough, those who aren't over their relationships actually benefit from having ex sex. We're sure that this is all probably the ammo you need to try to go back to the well, but think about this carefully. Researchers at the University of Arizona studied 137 recently divorced adults and found that over 20% had sex with their former partner after the breakup process began. Those who hadn't quite accepted the situation found that having sex with their ex helped ease the pain of the breakup or the divorce, leading researchers to believe that sex might help fulfill people's attachment needs while going through a breakup. So it wasn't like, okay, now we're divorced or we've been broken up for 6 months, now you have sex. It's like through the process.
Okay.
Yeah, it sounds like really codependent, you know?
I know, it does, doesn't
people
it?
Sometimes people base their relationships on having sex, and I think that there's so much more to that, you know?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I don't know. Yeah.
Well, ironically, they probably didn't do it when they were together, which is funny. You know what I mean?
Or maybe that's all they did.
That could be. That might be all that they ever
Oh,
did.
we're going to fight. Let's have makeup sex. Let's fight so we can have makeup sex. I'm bored. Let's get it on. You know? Like,
it's a Tuesday. Let's go for it.
Yeah. Let's go for it. That's great.
But they said after a breakup, you're totally broken up or you're totally divorced, you need to cut it off then. You can't
Absolutely.
be in. And another thing is none of these people were in other relationships or dating anybody else at the time.
Okay.
So that's different.
That was going to be my next question.
You were going to ask about that, yeah. So no, so they hadn't moved on at all. Apparently. Yeah. It's apparent they have not moved on at all.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's all right. So they weren't hurting anybody. They're just still hooking up a little bit here and there. I'll have my divorce attorney talk to your divorce attorney. Let's hook up.
Yeah, I learned my lesson the hard way.
The hard way.
You said hard.
That's what she said.
So horrible. So bad.
Did you ever think you'd be working with 5th grade girls in health class, Adam Steen?
Or like,
not when I got up this morning. No, not my.
Oh. So there you go.
yep.
So it's all right. You can go ahead and sleep with your ex as long as you have not currently entered another relationship and you're not totally done with your current one.
But beware, it could end in a restraining order. Just saying. And there's some creeps out there, man.
You were dating him?
Yeah, I know. And then I broke up with him, and then he lured me back in with his devilish man parts.
Devilish man parts. Yeah. I'm pretty sure we aren't the ones with boobs.
Whatever. Don't try and lure me in with your steak.
Is that like the devil's ammo?
The devil's ammo?
Boobs. Gets you every time. I wish I had some of those. I get farther ahead. I totally use that. How do you not use your boobs, Nick? I totally would.
I used to.
Oh, good for you.
But
good for you.
now I'm just like, whatever. They're there. It's just a piece of me. Doesn't mean anything anymore.
It's just a piece of me or a piece of meat?
A couple of pieces of meat just flopping around. I'm getting old, man. I gotta roll those suckers up and put them in there.
Oh.
No, I'm just kidding.
Well,
I really don't. But
no, you're still young.
I know they're young and
Perky, still.
perky and lovely and delicious. He's gonna go vomit.
Steve's leaving.
What do you have? You have to go fart. Thank you for leaving the room when you fart this time, Steen. Because my goodness, I thought I was gonna die.
Steve, come in and talk about our breasts.
Is he vomiting?
I think we've scared Steen.
He's like, what is wrong?
Bad. He brought the coffee.
Yeah, it's his fault.
It's his fault that we are the way we are today.
Maybe he did spike the coffee this morning.
Could be. All right.
With
All right.
pure Kahlua.
Feeling funny. It's like a weird roofie apparently. What if
Yeah.
he roofied us?
That jerk. What is he up to? Maybe the buzzing of the lights is getting to him. The stink from the ghost farts down here. The dying of the spider plant. What is going on up in here today?
We're going to take a break. We're going to collect Steen. And when we come back, we are going to talk about either too hot to be an engineer or weirdest places couples have had sex. Do you know what I realized? Do you know why? Because it's hump day. That's why we always talk about sex.
Absolutely.
It's hump day.
Humpty dump.
That's why. So we'll have some more sexy topics coming up. And if there's a song you want to hear, email me, Stacy, at urlradio.net. That's STACY at urlradio.net.